Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. WBC lightweight title holder Devin Haney still hopes to get a fight against the absolute champion of his division, Kambosos. Early, it became known that Kambosos plans to hold the next fight on June 5 in Australia, and Vasily Lomachenko agreed to all his conditions. As the journalist Chris Mannix reported, Lomachenko made financial consensus for the sake of the fight with the Kambosos. Lomachenko's message to Top Rank was clear: give me a fight with Kambosos. Whatever financial sacrifices Lomachenko had to make to get a chance to become a champion with 4 belts, he's ready for it, Mannix wrote on his Twitter page. Mannix colleague Mike Coppinger supported Lomachenko's idea. A smart game. Take a little money now if you have to, and then you will be paid when you become the best, said Coppinger. Haney commented on his tweet saying that he was ready to fight with Kambosos on the same terms as Lomachenko. Whatever amount he agrees to, I will accept the same offer, Devin Haney wrote. According to ESPN journalist Mike Coppinger, the former world champion and free-weight Ukrainian Vasily Lomachenko accepted all the conditions for a fight with the absolute champion in the lightweight division, Australian Kambosos. It is also reported the contract includes a rematch clause in case of defeat of the representative of Australia. At the same time, the champion has not yet given his consent to a duel with the Ukrainian. Sources report that Lomachenko has accepted all the terms of the deal for a potential fight with the absolute lightweight world champion Kambosos Jr. This deal includes a rematch clause if Kambosos loses. According to sources, George has not yet given his consent. If Kambosos fights Lomachenko, the fight will be broadcast by ESPN, Coppinger tweeted. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 100 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. Lomachenko gave the go-ahead to fight with Kambosos, including a rematch, on June 5 at the 33,000th Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. The absolute lightweight champion, Australian Kambosos Jr., will hold his debut title defense against the former division leader, Ukrainian Vasily Lomachenko. This is not a fact yet, but the boxer from Ukraine did, at least everything in his power, agree to the proposed conditions, including a rematch in case of his victory. Interestingly, the second match will also be held in Australia. This is told by ESPN. According to the source, Kambosos has not given yet his consent to the fight. Presumably, he would still like to have a duel with American Devin Haney. If Kambosos and Loma hit hands, then ESPN will broadcast the fight on the territory of the United States. The promoter of the Australian Ludivella refrained from commenting. Chris Mannix from Sports Illustrated. Vasily's message to his promoter was simple: at any cost, make me a fight with Kambosos. Loma immediately made it clear that he would agree to any financial sacrifice for the opportunity to become the owner of 4 belts of the division. Undefeated American lightweight Garcia said that at the moment he considers the WBC title holder Devin Haney to be the best boxer in his division, and not the ex-world champion in 3 divisions Vasily Lomachenko. Loma is the most technical lightweight, but I would call Haney the most difficult, the most cunning, more polished fighter. Just because Devin is taller, he has long arms, he shows old school at the expense of jab, and combines it with a new school. I think Devin is the best fighter, but the most dangerous is Gervonta Davis. Each of them has something different, it's cool. Everyone has something that defends them. I think it will be fun to watch when we get in the ring. As soon as 2 of us fight, everyone else will fight too. Garcia said. Ryan Garcia tells Gervonta Davis, "I'm a bigger star than you." Ryan Garcia says he is a bigger star than Gervonta "Tank" Davis, and he says the only way that Mayweather promoted fighter can bring in big numbers on his pay-per-view events is if he fights him. Ryan might actually have a point of him being a bigger name than the 27-year-old Tank Davis due to his 8.7 million followers on Instagram and 1.14 million subscribers to his YouTube channel. Mayweather Promotions and Showtime have been putting all Tank's fights on pay-per-view lately regardless of who he faces, and the numbers haven't been huge. What they've done with Tank is rushing him into pay-per-view before fans have gotten a chance to watch him fight, which has arguably hurt his popularity. Putting Tank's fights behind a pay-per-view firewall is foolish, like putting the car before the horse. The undefeated King Rai believes that Tank will only pull in a huge number of buys against him, and they are not going to fight unless he is willing to give him parity. Ryan Garcia: Tank not a bigger star. The only pay-per-view that's going to do well for Gervonta Davis is him and myself, said Ryan Garcia to Inside Boxing Live. You have to come up with a great deal that works for both of us. And I know you are not a bigger star than me, dude. I'm probably more of a star than you, but you won't admit it. So I will suck my ego up and say 50-50, said Garcia. Tank likely won't ever become a star on the level of a Mayweather or Pacquiao due to him being rushed into pay-per-view, and more importantly, the fact that he's not fighting the elite guys. We are not seeing Tank fight Lomachenko, George Kambosos Jr., Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson, and we probably never will. Kambosos fight possible for Ryan. I'm happy where I am right now. I like how I played my hand, and now I'm ready to beat this guy, Emmanuel Tagoe, and hopefully fight Kambosos. He keeps on barking. This is what I don't get. Kambosos keeps barking on the internet, responding to people. That's not true. I am the boss. Dude, why do you need to lie? Don't say anything. You know the truth is out there. Robert Garcia said it. Everybody said it. Just stay quiet and see how it plays out. Who cares what people are saying on the internet? The fight is either going to happen or not, said King Rai about the match between him and Kambosos Jr. in 2022. I honestly would love to fight Kambosos, but I personally don't need to go that road. I can beat Tagoe and go some other road. Or fight some other dude. I can fight whoever I want and do pretty good. Don't lie. Just let things play out how they're going to play out. If you want to go my road, let's do it. If not, go to Lomachenko, fight Devin Haney. You can go that road. I like Kambosos, I give him props. I told him a long time ago, "Hey man, I think you can beat Teofimo Lopez. Good luck. Do your thing." He said, "Yeah man, if I beat him, you can have the first crack at it, I promised you." I was cool with it. Then all of a sudden I say, because somebody asked me how I thought that fight was going to play out. We're still competitors. I'm not going to be all lowy-dowy with Kambosos. I'm going to say that I think I'm going to knock out you within 7 rounds, because I personally think that. He, Kambosos, got all but hurt by that. Devin got a crazy amount of money from DAZN. I'm like, damn, kudos to you. You're making a lot of money. I don't know you do it, said Ryan about how well Devin Haney has done with him fighting on DAZN for Eddie Hearn. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.